I told y'all we was having a guest this weekend. This week, this Sunday. My man, MC Shan. Shan Diggity is in the building on the phone. We got him coming through via, you know.
I mean,
you know how we do.
All right, cut all that. With no further delay, we might as well get right into it. He here.
Hey.
He ready.
Where you at?
So,
where you at? Shan. Where you at, Shan?
I'm here.
You here? What's good, baby?
I'm here.
How you feeling?
I'm chilling like a villain.
What's going on with you? We ain't heard from you in a minute, but I saw you. What was you here in Philly like maybe a few months ago?
I'm here. Hold on, I gotta go out because I just turned on the things, all the things, so we can hear it in the crib.
You got to turn it down so we don't get that feedback.
I'm going in a whole other room. I'm going outside, as a matter of fact. You don't hear nothing down here. I'm living in the boondocks. I live in the boondocks.
Shan a wild bull, Shan. You a wild bull. It's good to see you though.
Look. I wish people would try and grab me by the horn. Shit, it won't work out. What's happening, world? What's up, Japan, UK, everybody all around, you know, Boston, Detroit, like they say. Shout out all the people around the world. You know what it is.
It's your boy, Shan.
It's your boy, MC Shan, right here on PC Radio Live. You know what it is.
That's what's up. That's what's
up.
Over
your IP address. You mess around, we gonna blow your system up.
I was telling everybody when I came in, I said, yo, I don't know. Because, you know, we were supposed to have you last week, but then I had a little incident, so we had to make sure we turned around and did it again. But I'm telling them, like, yo, Shan talked to me last week. He said, listen, I'm a little tipsy, so you better be ready. Your ass supposed to be FCC regulated. They was looking at me like, why? I said, listen, Shan, he ain't no joke. I was just looking him up, and they said he was like, you had a TV show not too long ago, a video show.
Yeah, a video show. Yeah. And look, there was no holds barred on the video show. Come through, and that's what it is. I used to have my hook on the table, puffing mad weed. Probably the only video show you could come in. You better bring the host a blunt.
There you go.
That was Keep It Real TV.
So what you been doing, Shan? Tell us about what you been doing, man.
Well, I just been sitting back, just watching the scenarios that go on and whatnot. I just been doing shows. You know, I've been doing shows all over. You know what I mean? They still come get hip hop. But I think that they scared to put me on them little old school hip hop shows because I'm just a little, like you said, I'm a wild bull. And it's like I might just be stealing people's shine. I don't know.
Nah. Yeah. They're a little nervous.
Look, when it comes down to interviewers, ain't nobody better than me doing interviews. I don't care who you pull up. You can pull up whoever you want. They can't touch me when it comes to fucking with radio. You know what I'm saying? They can't touch me. So it's like when it comes to that written word and it's time to do the interviews, oh yeah, I'm going to lay it up. They don't want to talk to no fake ass people. I can't say that word on here, right?
You can say whatever you want on here, Shan. All right? So make no mistake about it. You can say whatever you want. That's what we talking about.
Sometimes I don't be wanting the back phone to be ringing. Now, sometimes I'll be on stations that, you can't let certain things fly out your face. So I just want to make sure y'all don't get... All right,
the boss standing right here saying, tell him say what he wants. So,
Just say what you want radio, bro. Bust your gun around here.
They call it bust your gun. That's what they call it around here. Bust your gun, babe. Do what you got to do.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Well, what's been the topic for tonight's show? What was we doing tonight? What was going on?
Basically, the topic was you. We was talking about you. We was That's right. We was talking about you. We was talking because we're gonna get into a few of your classes. But the thing is, we were talking about you. I told you a while ago that a lot of people have been asking about you, and we see a lot of old school hip hop artists here in Philly, but you're not one that we see a lot of. So there's been people asking about you. Have we seen you? Have we talked to you? I told people I saw you a few months ago because you were here. You were here at the event a few months ago, right? Am I correct? In Philly?
I was somewhere. I was by Trenton.
Right,
I had to come inland through Philly and whatnot like that, but I was in Trenton. Now, you know, that's just like a stone throw. You could spit on Trenton.
Right. So the thing is, everybody is like, where's Shan? And I was like, yo, I'll find Shan. Trust me. I know where Shan is, because it's the thing. The ladies love you. That's one thing. You're like a cousin too, because we were just talking about how you, Biz, the Juice Crew, y'all basically are like cousins of Philly. Like, y'all were here a lot. Like, Philly got a lot of love for pop artists. Right. So why don't you talk about that?
Steady B's first song. I wrote Steady B's first song, Take Your Radio.
Whoa.
I don't know if nobody know that.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. What you just say? What you say?
I wrote Steady B's first record, Take Your Radio. We was down with Papa, Lawrence and Dana. I know y'all know that. That's why we was in Philly so much.
That's right. Karan Goodman, you know Karan. I don't know if you're friends with Karan, because I seen one out there on Facebook and Twitter and stuff a lot, but Karan's still keeping it going, you know?
But it was like, yo, Philly, that's where we was always at. Philly was it. I remember we did the arena out there. I battled Scully D.
The Spectrum, yeah. Thanksgiving, was that Thanksgiving night?
We had it. I forgot what night it was. You know them shows, and I was getting so fucked up back then. So I don't remember. A lot of shit from back then just falls into the next shit because I was so fucked up.
Did you just say you battled Schoolie D?
I battled Schoolie D. It was one
like
of them Philly versus New York.
It was like a Philly versus New York type of thing going on.
Okay, that thing at the Spectrum. All right, I remember that New York versus Philly concert. Okay, I was there.
Right.
I was
there. That's the first time. Look, I call Charlie Mack. I call him Ewing. Because, you know, back in the day, because I'm good friends with them too, you know, Jeff and fucking, you know. And so, that night at that Spectrum show, I seen him flip a dude twice. He was flipping twice in the air, like flip. He'll flip you. He'll flip you for real. You know, usual suspects, he'll flip you for real. Charlie Mack flipped a dude twice. From that day, I called him you, and I don't know why. But I got a lot of Philly folks, yo.
Yeah, I know.
Lady B. Let me tell you.
She's getting ready to have a 30-year anniversary. I was just with her the other night, and she get ready to have a 30-year anniversary in a few weeks.
Look, Lady B, gotta show Lady B love. Lady B kept hip-hop live like the shit out there in Philly. Back in the days, I know it was a couple of other ones, but I know every time you turn around, Lady B had me out in Philly doing something.
I know.
Whether it was coming to get on the radio or whatever, she was putting it down. And me and B got the same birthday. I think it was September 6th, too.
Yo, I was looking at some footage with you and KRS-One. So question one in regards to that, did y'all ever get that song done? I want to know.
Chris be doing a lot of things, so I don't know, you know, and he don't like to fly, so I guess I'd have to catch Chris when he's driving through this area, because he don't like to fly. He likes to ride the bus and shit, but I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? So he got his own little, but we can never catch up in the same state. And if it is while he's down here in Atlanta or something, it'd be real quick, because he's doing the show and he got to move on to the next thing.
Okay. And that's where you are? You're not in New York anymore?
Yeah. Nah, I ain't been in New York in like 6 years. The federales ran me out. They ran me right out there.
Hey, so speaking on the KRS-One, John, you know, y'all supposed to be doing something together today. Just for, you know, the old school fans who may not know, you know, like, explain to them, like, you know, as far as, you know, how, you know, the beef went down, how it all got started, you know, and to where it is today.
I'm going to tell you that, but you want to know what? You'll be surprised that a lot of these young kids seen that Beef DVD. You know how much more props I got nowadays because of that Beef DVD? These young kids, a lot of them know a lot more than you think. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But the story about that came out. I came out with a song called The Bridge, and Magic had dissed Chris. He had dissed his record, so he couldn't diss Mr. Magic, so he just figured out, yo, who I'm going to go at? And guess who it was? MC Shan. Because I was that nigga, yo. Right. I'm telling you, back then I was the trouble starter. I fucking went against LL. He ain't never respond to me at all, you know what I'm saying, with that beat biter. Because Rock the Bell was Marley Scratch beat up and down every day. And back then we had a different code. And we wouldn't take your beat, we wouldn't take your rhymes, we wouldn't take a phrase that you said kind of similar, because that we consider that as fight. And I know that shit sound fucking corny and bullshitty, but that's we consider that as fight. And I would never say no, I wouldn't use the same beat that you did. We came from a different epic, but they took that beat pattern, and I noticed it. And since I was such a troublemaker, fuck it.
That you are.
Damn, dedicated to my man Cool J. Your brand new jam sure does sound sweet. You rock the bells, but you stole my beat.
Yeah.
But nobody ever mentions that, you know what I'm saying? Not to take no credit away from him. LL used to always try and scare me with his muscles, like I was scared of that bullshit.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
I peep you was rocking the Kango all low like that over your eyes first too. So you know what I mean? I ain't starting
with
nothing, but I seen it.
Yeah.
But look, regardless to the fact what they did, right? They took and held Left Me Lonely back. Well, you know, Russell had a little bit of power. They held Left Me Lonely back,
right,
just so they could make, like, I Need Love was the first song that came out like that. But they couldn't stop my, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't stop my flow.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. So then what happened after that?
I mean, you can't knock. A lot of people went on to do other things in their career and whatnot, but their management was, you know, on top of stuff. See, sometimes as an artist, you can't do a lot of things on your own because you got the power to say yay and nay when somebody asks you right then and there. You always need a buffer. And my buffer stole all my money, so I don't trust too many people, so I'm not doing movies and all that other stuff like that because, you know, I need management or something. Not even a manager. Fuck a manager. I need somebody that's going to look out for my interests, period.
Right. The title.
You know what I'm saying? The manager getting 20% of everything and you ain't did 10% of shit.
Right.
Don't sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why I keep 20 people on call.
Right.
20 different people could call me and say, Shan, I got a show for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not anybody who called me with a show. You know, you get your percentage of that dough. That's the way I play the game. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So look, not too long ago, I heard you it was like a lot going around on the internet, like you was beefing with Joe Buttons. Was that the actual really situation?
But that wasn't really a beef. That was just me expressing my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
And what was
he took it to people, you know me, like I say, I'm always the one to be talking shit, because a nigga can't, what you gonna do, punch me in my mouth, then I punch you back in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that school, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So, Blog TV, we both have shows on Blog TV. And you know, shit, you put yourself out there, I think you're a fucking idiot for fucking coming on there putting some shit on your eye telling niggas you got punched in the face. Fuck that. Let the media catch that shit later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lay that shit down a little something, nigga, because you got jumped or whatever, nigga. You don't get on the thing and, you know, and think a nigga ain't gonna talk about you. The fuck are you, stupid? Oh, I see shit like that. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Fair game, right?
It is what it is.
Right.
And once it's on the internet, it's out there for the world to see, and you can't take it back. You can't take that shit back. It's YouTubed already.
So, but listen, you was just talking about how you did this song with For Steady B. So when we turned around later on down the line, and there was a song that was made by Cool C called Juice Crew This. Like, how did you feel about that? Like, and I don't think you responded
Why
to
would I feel anyway? Did you hear Cool C? Cool C was a direct rip-off of MC Shan. If you I used to have to listen to Cool C records like, yo, did I say that? That's how much that Dana and Lawrence tried to make him take my spot. They tried to make him sound like me. They couldn't make him look like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just too fly for that shit right there. But what I'm saying, though, is that they tried to make a direct duplicate of Shan. I mean, Cool C, all that he was talking, that shit was whack, nigga. That's why I ain't even pay you no mind, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Any rapper that I ain't think was worth my time, fuck that. And I wrote your boy first shit, so shut the fuck up, nigga. Wow. Your niggas trying to get off me because I ain't writing Steady B shit no more. Fuck y'all.
Okay.
Wow. Because I was like, Shan never responded to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people didn't know. people really never knew the history in that, but I was a little, you know, familiar with, you know, the things that were really going on with it, and I was saying, like, he never responded to that. Cause like it was like a
that was Lawrence and Dana with their bullshit, like they do. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that motherfucker was kind of mad because we was like, you know, going to Warner Brothers and stuff like that, and they was down. We was down with Pop Off, but now we moving on to Warner Brothers and shit.
Right,
so
right.
we was down with. Right, we was getting Bugs Bunny money, and so now there was no need for the bridge to be on Pop Art and stuff like that. So it's like it is what it is.
Yeah. So look, I just got hit, and they said I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to some music. I'm gonna have to go to some music.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna come back? You gonna hang out with us for a few seconds, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out. I'm sitting on my porch, just relaxing and shit. What you talk about?
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. We gonna go through. We gonna go see. We gonna find some MC Shan songs and.
No, we got some. We about to get into it.
My new joint. Did y'all get my new joint? Let's stop playing.
We got the new joint. We got the new joint. We got the new joint.
All right, but don't wait till the last minute of the show. I might be boring these niggas, and they might be trying to tune to something else and shit.
Nah, they ain't.
Let's not wait till the last minute when the last tune and the last listener in is listening.
Nah, we about to get into a classic MC Shan mix, and we gonna come back on the other side with you, bro. And you know, we gonna get into that new shit too, man, and let them know MC Shan is still banging, and Queensbridge is definitely in effect.
Alright, so y'all do what y'all doing. Want me to hold on or what?
We got you on the other side, bro.
You heard us do a MC Shan set. You know we wasn't playing. We ain't just, the crates is deep around here.
Am I back on yet? Am I back on?
Yeah, we back on. We back on.
Live with MC Shan for anybody who's just tuning in.
Alright, look, so before I go any further, I just want to give a big birthday shout to Chase Money NYC. You know what I'm saying? She just turned 79.
Ooh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Wow.
She gonna punch you in your head, right? She gonna punch you in your head.
Right. Just turned 79. A big happy birthday to Chase.
Happy birthday, Chase.
And I love you, Lyric. Lyric is in there talking crap too. My daughter, she talking shit.
Hey, Lyric. What you doing, Lyric? You in there talking stuff? How you doing, Lyric and Chase? Happy birthday. Hope y'all enjoy. Yeah. So what's good now? We get ready.
That's why I was getting drunk earlier. I'm getting drunk again some more when I get off the phone with y'all.
Oh, blame it on the rain, Shan. You get that shit twist. Ever since I've known you, that shit twist, Shan.
No, look, I'm twisted. I'm getting ready to get more bent over right now. As soon as this is over.
Yeah. So let me ask you about the shows. Are you still doing shows overseas? Because I know a lot of old school artists are doing shows overseas. Where are you doing shows at?
I'm getting ready to go do. We getting ready to go do a Juice Crew tour over there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go do a thing for 10 dates. We're gonna do a 10-date thing. What you call it? Oh, I forgot to say hi to my baby Shauna.
Hi, Shauna.
She's standing out here.
Like, Daddy, you played it. Daddy, you played me. You ain't say me.
Oh, okay. But now she looking at me like, you forgot all about me, nigga. And I was sitting right there. I should punch you in your face. I'm doing this gangster and shit, but I'll still be there.
Wow. I wonder where she get that from. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, my daughter's an A student. She's nowhere. She fell far from the tree on as far as my genealogy is concerned.
All right. All
I ain't mad at her. She ain't fast ass or none of that shit.
That's good.
Shit, she'll still see it. What's that shit you like? Hello Kitty.
Oh,
my baby likes Hello Kitty. So I ain't mad at her.
Yeah, that's what's up, being a good dad. That's what you're doing these days, taking care of your family.
Hey, Shan, speaking of the kids, so how do you feel about your kids listening to today's hip-hop?
Look, you gotta embrace what they listening to, regardless of the fact, because these are our kids. They're my kids listening to this bullshit that you be hearing. You know what I'm saying? Did I just say that? Yes, I sure did. But you know, everything in its context, it's just like, yo, there's too much of that. Oh, you gotta watch. You can make a record. But that's what it is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's really a shame?
What?
It's a shame that when you mention somebody like, let's say, a Big Daddy Kane or MC Shan, these young niggas be on some, Fuck that nigga. These niggas trying to hold on to an era, nigga. If it wasn't for our era, you wouldn't even have an era, nigga. So respect where respect is due. You understand? If you don't know where the fuck you came from, you don't know where the hell you going. So all that fuck the Big Daddy Kanes and the MC Shans and the Biz Marquies and you know what I'm saying? You can't even do that. Because if it wasn't for us doing what we do, ain't nobody asking y'all little young niggas for nothing. You understand? Because I know I'll still burn you on the mic, but me and you can never get on the mic and say nothing together for the simple fact you talking bullshit and I'm talking facts. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like in the beginning when you looked at hardcore, you saw my face, and forever in history will that book bear my place. You could fall prey, but the trick is not to panic and sink. I spit rhymes, you thought it took more than one man to think. The glitter and gloss is about the glory and fame where you're best, but it won't protect your chest if you don't know the game. Just one center ring, one battle of royal. I'm blazing MCs and don't even get my Tim soil. The only thing that you got locked down is your dread, but you better stay calm because I arm mine with warheads. Through the years, my flows have been known to blow gristle, tomahawk missile. Words so harmonious, the words make the wind whistle. I'm coming from beyond with a mental state of affliction, and my misguided dialect will leave you in a state of affliction, pain, and constantly my diction will rain when I pour, and y'all bitches want war. Fuck out of here. Y'all can't fuck with that.
Okay.
Dang,
Still got it, bro.
I don't know. We might have to turn you over to the back.
Yeah, Shannon, it's
Hey, look, ain't nothing changed around here. I still talk mad shit when it comes to this microphone shit. You know what I'm saying? For sure, you fake rolly wearing niggas trying to spit something. When you can come at a nigga like that, I'll acknowledge you and shit. With that bullshit, I can do that swag and make my chain swing. I got a song just like that. But for me to do those kind of songs, it just don't feel right to me. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Right. So let me ask you.
I mean,
it's a slogan out here, you know, that's used by a lot of the artists, and it's called, you know, I sell more records than you. That makes me the better artist. What you feel about that?
No, that ain't made. That's that new bullshit. That's that new criteria. Just the reason why niggas started calling and saying you a hater, cause they gonna call you a hater. Like it make me a difference. I'ma stop talking about you cause you call me a hater, nigga. Fuck out of here. I ain't hating on you, nigga. I'm telling the true facts. Your shit is garbage. Oh, you hating? Why you hating? I ain't hating cause you sold a lot of records. I'm mad at the nigga that signed your whack ass and shit.
Wow.
Right.
Rap. Shan, you definitely relevant, man. Who you listen to right now? Who you like? Who MC Shan
I
listen
like cheesy shit. I like cheesy a lot. I like cheesy shit. I'm listening to some Wiz Khalifa. Keep up on, you know, what's going on and whatnot, but I mean, I'm down here in the South. I hear what's going on in the South. The rest of the world doesn't even drift in down here. All you hear is Gucci, Waka Flocka, and Waka's from New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like but Waka's is down here, motherfucking Waka's doing big things. Fucking who else doing shit? Rocco. There's a couple of cats doing it down here, but you would never hear they stuff outside of Atlanta. Some of them you'd hear, and others you won't. But we don't hear nothing down here that's really New York, unless it be an old school night or something like that, which that's very rare.
Hey, Shan, another question. You know, being with the whole Juice Crew thing and all that, coming up underneath Marley Marl, you know, and now today we got like our Puff Daddies and Jay-Z's, you know, which was, you know, that was Marley Marl first. Like, what you think of them and how they doing the business?
What I think of them and what?
And how are they doing the business today? You know, being ran by like the Jay-Z's and the Puff Daddies. You know what I'm saying? Being though you was around Marley Marl and Mr. Magic, and they was, you know, the Jay-Z and Puff Daddies of their day.
I wouldn't motherfucking mind being signed as them fucking Jay-Z's and Puff Daddy. Them niggas is paying at least. Fuck that. Fucking the cold chilling. Well, Marley ain't had really nothing to do with all of that. That was Fly Tie. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga, man, that nigga got me for all my publishing, all that shit. You was supposed to be my manager, nigga. And that's why I'm kind of fucking ticked off at this nigga, because that's my manager, dude. You were supposed to look out for me, but you used that opportunity to fucking rob me. That shit kind of motherfucking digs deep down to the fucking bones and shit. You know what I'm saying? 20 years, and here you are being smiling in my face, being my man, but yet you robbed me my whole motherfucking career.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, I'd rather look. I'd rather got that $1 million and $2 million from Jay-Z and them motherfuckers, and if my shit flops, so what? I got $2 million from y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck out of here. At least I'd have $2 million. I'd be up $2 million. I better make that shit work in the stock market or something, but at least I'd be up.
Fly Ty, he was managing a lot of members, you know, the Juice Crew and the Queens movement. Like, I guess, was that the same situation with all of y'all, or just you?
Well, it was basically the same situation, but see, a lot of them got out and ran away real quick. Where I stayed loyal the whole time. Me and Roxanne Shante stayed loyal to the whole, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And we was the ones that got fucked over the most, because instead of us having some outside person come in and look at our manager, who was also our record company, who was also our motherfucking publicity and business manager through all of this shit, that instead of having somebody coming and looking over him, we trusted him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even, and I started producing my own albums just because I wanted to get the publishing money, because I wanted to get the money like Marley was getting when he was producing my shit. I wanted to get that. So the money that the albums that I produced, the nigga just took all my publishing, took that shit. Like he wrote the fucking song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like, fuck it. All y'all motherfuckers want to big up Fly Ty. Fuck y'all niggas up. Y'all saying, oh, I'm dogging the nigga. I ain't dogging shit. That nigga stole my motherfucking future. My kid's future. Fuck that nigga.
Right.
That bullshit. Y'all niggas want to say, oh, you dogging him. I wish y'all niggas would. Fucking come to me with that bullshit. Fuck out my face. The only call I can get from motherfucking that nigga will be to say, yo, Shan, I'm going to give you back motherfucking half what I motherfucking took. Even if it's not even retro, from today forward, you can get your motherfucking publishing. The only motherfucking thing I want to hear out that nigga mouth. Other than that, nigga, I don't need your phone call. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I couldn't give 2 fucks.
So
get my money.
Is that in the process of being worked out?
Listen, I ain't no process. It's being the process of being worked out, but it's fucked up when you gotta name your motherfucking friends in lawsuits and shit like that.
Right.
For your so-called friends.
Yeah, people
and
like
I'm just a street motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't help that it crosses over to the rap game. I'm a street motherfucker. If you rob me in the street, what do you think? I'm gonna be smiling in your motherfucking face tomorrow? Hell no. I'll be trying to find a way to plant your motherfucking ass and get you back. One of the two.
Yeah.
Come on, I just can't shed that. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at myself in the mirror in the morning ratting on a nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Over some simple bullshit. Oh, I got busted with motherfucking 5 keys. But, oh, to cut my time, I'm going to tell on the nigga down the block. Nah, y'all niggas got me for what y'all got me for. Y'all niggas going to investigate that shit on your own. I ain't your motherfucker. I ain't no police. That's y'all shit. Go investigate that shit by yourself. I ain't telling y'all niggas nothing. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's you, because that's how you are, Shan. So we're going to get into your new joint, but I just got to ask you, I was listening to it, were you talking about anybody specifically in this song?
No, it's just talking about, like I said, I'm the type to claim I never knew that cat. On sight, them niggas laying you out flat. You the confidential CI, nigga, you that rat. You claiming thug? Or where the fuck they do that at? Is it to my understanding that you handling coke keys? Talking about you froze? Nigga, you broke, please. You better save it for a lawyer. Less trips to the strip club, tricking on Latoya. You can never hold down what I maintain. Sick. Got the people saying I ain't sane. Hot boy, acting like if you ate flames and got a chopper, but the bitch can't aim. In this game, son, I hustle like a nigga that sling crack, waiting for these pussy little niggas to swing back. Me and you can never ever be on the same track, and if coke was a notebook, niggas, this will be the bring back. And I'm just talking shit, period.
Okay.
Let's bring hip-hop back. Let's bring, you know what I'm saying? I just said some metaphors, some synonyms and shit. I ain't tell y'all nothing about no watch and no motherfucking 20s I'm riding on. Fuck that shit.
Right. How is it any way, if people want to get in contact with you, how can they do that, Shan?
Say that again?
If people want to get in contact with you and stay in touch with you and keep up with what you're doing, how can they do that?
shit on Facebook. I'm a Facebook fucking fiend, but I gotta add people. I can't even get no more people on my MC Shan page. That's fucked up.
Okay, what about you on Twitter?
Nah, I don't do Twitter. That's a little bit too much. I don't like fucking with my phone anyway. I can't have my phone going ding, 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 ding every time one of you niggas tweet some bullshit that I don't want to hear about anyway. Okay. So I don't fuck with that either. Not yet.
Okay. So I see you got the new song. Like, is the album coming out? Like, you know, you looking to get signed? You got an independent joint? Like,
I'm not looking to get signed. They doing that 360 deal shit, which is a bunch of bullshit. These niggas giving out distribution deals is a bunch of bullshit because you gotta put your own money up to promote your own shit, which means you giving a nigga a crack at your money any motherfucking way. And even if you promoting in your own city, because I want to see a nigga that got international money to be promoting that shit internationally. So don't think that these motherfucking distribution deals is all that proper and all that well. If you ain't got no money to promote your shit, then you just giving a nigga your money just like you did back in the days fucking with them big record companies. Because them record companies will make you pay back that money at a quarter at a time because that's your royalty rate. But by the time you pay them niggas back, they done made $50 million off your black ass and you still owing them a fucking quarter at a time for a $200,000 advance. Fuck out of here. I ain't fucking with none of them niggas. I'm going TuneCore, period.
TuneCore. So we can expect the album when it's dropping. You know, give us some.
Yeah, I got 2 albums ready to rock right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just waiting for the right time. You know, people don't buy records during Christmas and holiday seasons and shit like that. And the old way of buying music is not the same no more. Everybody got a fucking iPod. Where you see a nigga that hold a CD, and if you do buy the CD, you're going to go take and suck it off of there and throw it on your iPod immediately, and I bet you the CD become a table, what do you call them, a cup holder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody download music. Why do I need an international distribution unless I'm selling that many downloads? And now we can make a proper deal that I don't get jerked. You know what I'm saying? Or else I can keep selling these downloads. Well, I need to give y'all some of my money. Tell me why the fuck I should put you down. I don't want nobody deal. Y'all can keep all that bullshit. Fuck out of here. And I'm not selling records no more. I'm selling the brand MC Shan. Fuck the music. Because if you fuck with Shan, you're going to check for my music anyway. And it ain't all about the music. Fuck that. You don't have to like my music, but I bet you're going to like me as a person because I keep my shit 100 all day long. You know what I'm saying? You got no choice but to fuck with a nigga that keep it 100 all day long unless you're a fake-ass nigga and you scared of niggas like me to keep it 100.
Hey, Shan, so who can we expect to see on that album? Like you got any features? Like you doing features?
See, that's that shit. No, I don't got no features with nobody and none of that shit. I tell you, I'm old school to the core, nigga. I don't need a nigga to help me hold around 32 bars on a fucking song or 16 times 3. I'll hold that motherfucker down by myself. I don't need no guest appearance, niggas. Fuck out of here. And then I don't want these niggas to say, oh, your shit wasn't hot until you got this nigga on your record or this nigga on your record. Of course, that's a way of business, but I'm going to hold my own and I'm going to stand up for what the fuck I believe in. I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if I can get on niggas' records and niggas' tracks, that's all good. But I'm not paying y'all niggas $80,000 because you the hot nigga to get to say some bullshit on my song and my shit be garbage any motherfucking way. Fuck out of here.
I hear that. Any last words for the people, Shan? Anything
last
you
word
say?
for the people is y'all.
Before you get into your last words, like if you know, well, I heard you just say you ain't really trying to get nobody on your project, but if somebody wanted to get you on their project or whatever, like you got an email, Gmail, or anything like that.
Yeah, you can email or Gmail. I do that all day. I mean, I get paid for 16s all day long. You know what I'm saying? Niggas call me all the time.
Let people know how they can get at you then, as far as
that. Y'all can get at me at MC Shan Music, spelled the regular way, MC Shan, MUSIC, at gmail.com. And you can send me whatever. Tell me, you know what I'm saying? All that right there.
Okay.
All right, so, you know what I mean? Closing words, man.
My daughter says she loves Wiz Khalifa and Wale. All right, whatever.
That's what's up. And that's still of you to say that.
She got a thing for Diggy.
Did
you know Run? Did you know Run? Can you get me Diggy's autograph? That's my future husband.
Okay, Diggy doing his thing, man. Diggy made the...
Look. I I want to give y'all a shout out and thank y'all for having me on the show. You know what I'm saying? I love to show love to those that show me love.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And so anytime y'all want me to come talk shit, I'm available. I don't care. I'm coming.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up, Shan. That's what's up. We glad you came. Anytime you got something to say or you want something to say and you want to call here, just call it and consider it done.
All I'm going to ask y'all is, you know how, radio stations is the key to breaking a record? So, well, can I get some spins on that? Hip-hop is back. Can I get some spins on that? Yeah, I ain't offering no money here. Ain't no payola involved. The feds ain't fucking with none of us. I'm just asking.
Listen here, Shan. You a straight legend. You know what I mean? We came up off you. I did myself. So, you know what I mean? With that being said, you know what I mean? They ain't got to be something you got to act like. We going to throw that in rotation to support you. And we got the site. So, you know what I mean? If you got any visuals and any other things that you're trying to do, you know what I mean? We definitely support you, bro.
You hear that?
Good looking. Thank y'all very much.
Yes, sir. That's how I go.
See, now, that's hip-hop love right there. So when I say hip, y'all say hop. Hip.
Hop. That's what's up.
Y'all know what it is. That's what it is.
All right, we're going to get into this new joint, your new joint. All right? Join. I said yes. I just said join. Yeah, that's a Philly slang.
What's that?
Join. J-A-W-N.
But y'all said it different back in the day. That's the John. That's the John. Y'all said it different back then.
All right, so
y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, and I'm out of here. Like I said, peace and love and hair grease, and y'all do y'all thing. And thanks for having me on.
All right, appreciate you, bro. Peace.
All right, take care.